We live. All right. So first and foremost, I want to say, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harachakwadash. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect. And to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer. All right. Once again, back out here, man, another lesson. And I was watching the apostles this week, and they went into matter of fact, I got the picture, but philanthropy, right? Which is men, and I'm down here in this part, which is like a major, you know, um, Italian place, man, like with the Italian band, man, you know, and hold on, those where I grab it. But like yo, just for justifications of the scriptures. I think I got a speech impediment, man. The more and more, the older I get, I think I have a speech impediment. All right, but hold on, let's grab this real fast. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go. There we go. This is the picture right here, right? I don't know if you can see it, but we're about to grab. Hold on. You might be able to see it. You might not be able to see it. But I'm trying to get it for where you can see it. All right. And that's a so-called Jewish guy, right? And what he has this is how these other nations think that they can become us, because he has on the whole, the layup, and this was Yahweh Shah warned us on, not even just warned us, like men that come in, that try to overtake you, because you go back into Titus, right? When the time when Titus was ruling back in 70 A.D. when he took us down. All right, not us, just like the temple. Okay, he took the temple down in 70 A.D. Matter of fact, look up the first temple, because the first temple was built by King Solomon. All right, I ain't gonna give out dates. You know what I'm saying? But I you look it up for yourself. Look up the first temple, King David. And if you want to know, then you will really look at it like, oh snap, that was Solomon going to reincarnation and all that, man. You know, just from mentioning the first temple, all right, and then you got the second temple, which was destroyed in 70 A.D. And Yahweh Shah, he was on the scene. And matter of fact, the first temple was even greater than the second temple. That's when the people like Yahweh Shah came, he whooped their ass around the Passover time. Do your history. Look up things, man. All right, look up things. Like I said, I wanted to. This is real fast. I shared that. All right, but we're gonna hop right into it. Salakia. This is Matthew chapter 23. All right, we're gonna start at verse 1. But it's like I really want to go into this because of the times that we're living in, man. And that's why I brought up the first temple, the second temple, which was destroyed because a lot of people they're not fighting for the third temple, which but and how do you fight for the third temple? The Lord is going to bring that. That's why I was like, yo, this temple is tore down. Da, 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 da. He's like, yo, I'm gonna raise it up in 3 days. But these people don't they can't understand it. They can't fathom that because it ain't no time set in heaven. All right. Well, anyway, let's go ahead. It's Matthew chapter 23. And we're gonna start at verse 1. All right. When this phone coming to play and all that, Slaka. Matthew chapter 23. Just bear with me. You know how these phones and everything act. This is not our technology. Our technology is way more advanced and way more better than this. So you have to take your time. All right. This is Matthew chapter 23. Start at verse 1. It says, Then spake Yahushua to the multitude, to his disciples, saying, The scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. And guess what? Yo, right now you got a lot of men. That's like, yo, you could go back. That's why, man, I know I might be rambling, because like my spirit is like in a lot of places. But you have the first temple, which was built by Solomon, right? But who was given the law, statutes, and commandments from the beginning? At Mount Sinai, it was Moses. All right, so check it out. It says, this is the Phariseeism exposed. All right. It says, Then spake Yahushua to the multitude and to his disciples. All right, so he spoke to everybody that was out there. Because those men like, yo, Yahushua is the first spirit ever created. He understands all these spirits, these Pharisees, these scribes, and all that. It's like how could you say that, man? Shaving off things. You gotta shave things off before you get to the top of it. All right, it says verse 2. It says, saying, The scribes and the Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All therefore, whatsoever they bid you observe. All right, so whatever they tell you to do, why? Because it comes from the law. And it's a super point right here that I'm trying to prove. All right, so forgive me if I feel like I'm rambling on, but I'm just trying to prove a point. Watching the apostles video that the street teacher that they were speaking about, right? It says, all therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that you observe and do, but do not ye after their works, for they say and do not. All right, you got a lot of men out here that be like, yo, I'm an elder, I'm this and I'm that. And yo, they be dead on with their breakdowns, their precepts and all that. But do they believe in what they're saying? Are they doing them? That's the reason why Yahushua had to come on the scene. And this was around the second temple, man. That's why I was like, man, I'm going to tear this thing down. Yo, that's why Yahushua, because the second temple got turned down by Titus in 70 AD. What was it? The first, what would you say, Roman Israelite conflict or war, and that's why it was destroyed. But this was after Yahushua. 70 AD was after Yahushua. Because what? Going back to Solomon, right? Yahushua was he was the one that was how would you say that? He was it was prophesied of him to build that temple, right? It says, let's go back. Matthew chapter 23 and 4. That's why this is why they hated Yahweh Shah so much. Because this is his words. It's in the red letter. It says, for they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fringes. You know, when you know the fringes is the laws, that's the commandments. You know, and you look it up, right? Our people like going into this is why Yahweh Shah was so decent, so dope. And forgive me, because I know I'm rambling a lot. But you have these men were lawgivers, they were Levites. All right. You know, and the Lord was like, yo, Yahweh Shah was like, yo, man, you say this, you say that. He was like, yo, just like a lawyer. Right now, what does a lawyer do? A lawyer's job, right, is to uphold the law. But you got men out here now, they don't uphold the law. You know? But forgive me. All right. I'm trying to get to the point. All right, it says, but all their works they do for be seen of men. They make broad their philanthropies and enlarge the borders of their garments. And right there's the point, the philanthropies, right? Check it out. I took a picture, which I have the book. Here you go, right here. If you can see it. All right. If you can see it, because he has straps on his on his arms. He has a strap on his finger. He has a strap on his head, right? And that's and inside of that, right? Because he was a priest. You gotta understand, like Yasharala is we're different from all these people on the nation. All right, we have priests. You know, we even the other nations they got all that, but our priests are the greatest. You know, so when you go off, you're messed up. But that picture that I just showed you came from the book called the 13th Tribe. All right, but check this out. Let's get this real quick. All right, just to because my whole point is on the philanthropies, the focus on that. Because the apostles brought that out this week, and I was like, oh snap! It got me to thinking. You know, because you got like a lot of brothers. You know, I don't even want to call them brothers, but you got a lot of dudes that fall into this category. All right, so check it out. This is Matthew chapter 23 and verse there we go. Verse 5. And check it out. And this is how deep that the philanthropies was. All right, because a dude came up to the apostles' camp and was asking about this, right? And it even messed me up because I was like, oh snap! I thought it was da-da-da. That's why it's always good to watch and pray. But this is Matthew chapter 23 and verse 5. It says, but all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their philanthropies and enlarge the borders of their garments. And when you look at the philanthropies, because they like the scribes and Pharisees like with that picture, right? They had the hey Shalom, brother, Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashima Rakakodas Brakatah. But they had the with the arm, right? That's to tie and bind the laws, statutes, and commandments to them. And I'm gonna prove it. Check it out. Because like I said, it's different levels to Jake, man. You know, it's different levels to Jake. We ain't all on the same level. Even the way that they built the temple, man. When they built the temple, and now, Lord's willing, through the spirit and power and mercy of Yahweh Shem Shai, I do a lesson on that. You know, just to refurbish, not refurbish, but to go back over what our apostles taught us, you know. But check it out. I'm gonna go back here. Matthew chapter 23 and verse 5, it says, but all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make broad their philanthropies and enlarge the borders of their garments. And now, like the picture I showed you, like it got the what you got the like what some people would say the cube and all that. That's actually our what would you say? That's actually our heritage. Why? And I'm gonna prove it to you because with that, the law, statutes, and commandment was in it because only the priest could wear that type of arraignment. Can no average Joe citizen wear that type of arraignment? You know? And what they do with the philanthropies, like they bound it on their bodies. All right, hold on, check this out. Prove a point real fast. All right, check it out. This is Jeremiah Shalakia. Shalakia. It's Jeremiah chapter 31. Because the point of those priests having the philanthropies tied to them was for what? The point of them having a shalom, brother, Yabashim Ashai, Bashimar Chapadash Brakatah. But the point for them having those slacking, man. I'm like my mind be like racing. So I'll be trying to figure out the right words to use. But a priest, right? A priest, when the priest is he's delivering and everything that he has, he's never going to give up the words that he gave to you. Why? Because they gave like those words were coming from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bashem Harachakadash. All right. So the same thing, and that's why, like, yo, when the words was given from Moses on Mount Sinai, a man that received it and told like the Lord, he promised the Lord, he's like, yo, I'm never going to turn away from this. But you know, because we're in the flesh, but he's like, you know, a righteous man is going to be like, I'll never turn away from this, Lord's will. All right, that's why they bonded about him. But check it out, because yo, we're never ever going to go off again. Okay, check it out. It's Jeremiah chapter 31. And I pray that this is edified, man. I know, like, I'm a little excited right now, you know, because when I heard this word, like, it just, hey, man, moved me, you know. That's why you gotta look into the philanthropists, and they always want to take everything from us. Look up the philanthropist in Jeremiah, all right? It's like it, Matthew. All right, so hold on. We're going to go to Jeremiah chapter 31 and 33. And this is the sole reason why they did that, right? Check it out. Jeremiah chapter 31 and 33, it says, but this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel, Yasharallah. After those days, saith Yahweh, I will put my law in their inward parts. And yo, that's what the priest is for. That's where you get the Leviticus, right? Or the Levites, the lawgivers. All right, that's why, matter of fact, I'm going to show you. It says, I will put my law in their inward parts, and write it in their hearts, which your lob, which your heart, your lob, your mind, and will be their power, and they shall be my people. Now check it out. You go back. Matter of fact, check it out. I'm gonna do this real quick. You know what I mean? And forgive me. You know. Uh, let's get it. Let's go here to Matthew 23 and watch this. Check this out. This Yahweh Shai. He's the ultimate he's the ultimate he knows the law to the T. When you look up anything, right, and as far as all right, check it out. In our society, because we're in their society, the Roman captivity. That's where we are in right now. We are in the Roman captivity, and and you could go a lot of ways with that in proving reincarnation. All right, just do your secular history, look up dates. Just Google, like, Google Google the downfall of the first and the second the temple, and see what you get. All right, Google that, and I guarantee it'll blow your mind, man. All right, it'll blow your mind. All right, so let's go here. There's Matthew chapter 23, and where we at? Verse Salakia, forgive me, man, because I'm like my mind races a lot when it comes to these scriptures. But this is Matthew chapter 23 and 3. It says, "In all therefore whatsoever they bid you observe." No, forget no. All right, yeah, con. It says Matthew chapter 23 and 3. It says, "All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do. But I do not ye after their works, for they say and do not." And like a lot of these like groups, they don't listen to the words of the Lord. And why don't they? Because they don't understand the history that's behind what's going on, where we at. You know? Salaka. They don't understand, and they don't take heed. That's why the Lord, like, we're trees, man. We're planted. All right? Forgive me. I'm it's a lot. Trying to get into the philanthropist. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go right to it, to verse 5. That's the reason why I brought out the picture with the priest with the thing on his head. But that like the what's that the I don't what's those guys' names, man? The Muslim people, they like to take that. All right, but it says, "But all their works they do for to be seen of men. They make they make broad their philanthropies and enlarge the borders of their garments." All right, and philanthropies is like the things that they tie to their arms, and like, they're not. I'm doing this. Even in the Muslim community, and I seen this coming up. Even before I was in the truth, I seen this myself, my own face, and those guys, they be like, man, they bump their head the hardest. Because you got some dudes in Islam that, hey, man, they haven't heard the truth, But it's all up to the Lord what He does, man. You know, and you know what, and even with the philanthropies, look up the philanthropies and what they do, right? Because they have what is that, man? They have verses in there, and that comes from what your elders or whatever. So people could be looking like, oh man, I want to be this, I want to be that, you know. But it's all up to you. How about Hashem outside? Ba'ashem Harachakwadash. At the end of the day, look up philanthropies. What's that? Matthew chapter 23 and verse 5. All right, philanthropies and it's levels, and it's levels in Islam, but for the hell with them. But it's more levels in it's levels in every community that you go through, and just look up secular history. Because when you come to this time that we coming to, the ultimate level that you want to be on, you want to be delivered up out of this place. All right, but the Lord is going to put you. It's about the sincere, the men that's really sincere to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harachakwadash. All right. Right now, you know, I'm yo, you gotta be instant in season and out of season. All right. It ain't about us, it's about the Lord. It's about his kingdom. Because that's the kingdom that's coming. That's why I mentioned you know, the first temple and the second temple. The Lord is building the third temple right in front of your face. All right? The Lord is building the third temple right in front of your face. You can't be a man that's out here. I'm not even going to go into the NLT right now and all that, right? Because, like, man, listen. By now, if you don't know the spirit of Yahweh Hashem outside, by Hashem Hakodash, you ain't gonna make it. But what I will advise that you look it up for yourself. The same way I was told. Look it up for yourself. That's the only reason why I'm able to sit out here and be able to speak to you. You know, Matthew 23. Verse 1 through 13. Read it for yourself. Read it in the KJV and read it in the NLT. All right, definitely do that. So, Lord's willing, you know you got something out of this. You know, do your homework. So I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and others of great millstone and taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect, to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because they shall arise first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer. Because he's come to deliver us to this captivity that we're in. So with that, I'm going to say Mawaf Abba Bal, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom.